What makes Project Hail Mary's humor work so well, and what allows it to not sacrifice its artistic integrity in the process? So in the last 2 years or so, there's been a lot of talk about the reemergence of sincerity in media as a response to this 15-year reign of constantly ironic, self-deprecating, cynical, Quirk-Chungus millennial humor. This kind of cynical humor really doesn't work in science fiction, especially hard science fiction, because these stories are so interested in the moment of discovery, the individual's encounter with the sublime. And if you're constantly undermining the premise of that encounter, you're not doing the work that you're trying to do as a science fiction writer, unless you find humor in the sublime, and this is what I think is genius. When we are faced with things in the universe that seem so much larger than us, terror is possible, as Grace demonstrates when he first encounters Rocky's ship, but the absurdity of scale also produces humor, as we see when Rocky's ship doggedly pursues him to a point that seems clingy, ridiculous, and overcompensatory given how big it is. Another perfect example of this is the cow swept up in the tornado in Twister, or people getting bounced around in Wipeout. Watching Grace flail around in Zero G is partially funny because of his powerlessness, and his constant humorous commentary is a sublimation of his legitimate fear. Even Rocky's cute, broken English is the result of a translation software failing to grasp the communication of an entirely alien being that cognizes differently and communicates differently. For the most part, the humor of the film does not undermine the sublime of the film and does not undermine the sense of discovery, which is so important to the science fictional ethos. But I don't know, what do you think? Are there other examples you can think of? Let me know.